told you that I want to run away.
World. I've created my own fantasy world around myself, if that makes sense. I've always been a dreamer. I always daydream, like pretty much all the time, like during the day. Like even if I'm having a conversation with someone, I'll be daydreaming about something completely. I feel like I just become the characters that I create in my head. I feel like I am those characters. All those different things. I was talking about diversity before. All those eclectic things about me, all those different things that I like, is all a part of me anyway. So even if it doesn't make sense, it's real. Even if it's still a dream.
Why go bald?
Why go bald? I decided to go bald because I've always had long hair, and then I got locks, and I thought if I'm gonna have long hair for the rest of my life, I might as well try something I've never tried before, which is go bald. And I actually really liked it. It made me feel so confident in myself. I didn't have to be defined by my hair anymore, so I kind of just kept it like that.
One thing that empowers you as a woman?
What empowers me? I think me knowing who I am empowers me. Not even just as a woman, but it can empower anyone knowing who you are and sticking to that instead of listening to other people and letting them define you. I used to do that for such a long time. I was a people pleaser. I always wanted everyone to be happy with every decision that I made, and if I did something that they didn't like, then I'd feel really bad about myself and say, okay, that I made a bad mistake or I made a bad decision. But actually I didn't. I was trying to please people. And I guess that was a mistake in itself, that I should just try to please myself and live the best way that I know how to, because every road that you take is going to be different. Everyone gets to where they want to get to, and it doesn't always follow the same kind of path or whatnot. So I just feel like if I listen to my own voice, I know where I want to go, and it doesn't matter if it makes other people sad, it doesn't matter if it makes other people happy. If I'm happy at the end of the day and I'm not hurting myself, I'm not hurting other people, and I'm not doing something stupid, then I feel like that is the best thing that you can do. And no one else can have your voice, no one else can have your experiences that make you who you are. I could have a clone of me, but they'll never be the same because they haven't experienced the same things that I have. So that in itself is my superpower.
Have you ever faced racial discrimination?
Yeah, I have. Quite a bit. And I feel like sometimes it has been in that kind of situation, racially discriminated, but it isn't covered like that. It's something else. People think, oh no, but it happens to everyone, but I can see that it's not that. I can see that it is because of what color skin I am. Definitely, like at school, I have that. When everyone was learning how to swim at school, they just gave me a float and told me to stay in the corner and taught everyone else in the class how to swim. So to this day, I don't know how to swim, but that's something that I'm gonna, try and learn myself. Also, when I was doing art at school, I was told that in 2 years' time I might be able to get an A, but everyone else got encouraged and everyone else got helped, and I was getting marked lower than everyone else in the class, so I decided to leave there because I thought there's no point in me staying here if no one's going to help me, kind of thing. And it's kind of funny now that I'm an artist, so jokes on them, really.
Okay, last question. One thing you could think that could change the world to make it an equal place?
To make it an equal place, I think it's gonna sound like so cringy and like, oh really, but I think the only thing that we need is love in the world. If everyone treated everyone how they would like to be treated, then there wouldn't be any issues. Everything would just be equal anyway, because no one wants to get paid lower than somebody else. No one wants to work harder than someone else to get opportunities. No one wants to have to change who they are to, fit in. So if everyone just thought about how they like being treated and treated everyone else the same, it would be fine.
And I you.